Welcome. My name is Frankie. My YouTube channel is Joy Route. I want people to take the Joy Route, and this simply means live your best life. I'm a digital nomad. I live full time in my mini camper van. On my channel, I share van living and travel tips, tips to keep your energy in balance, and by popular request, I'm going to share a few videos on how I make money on the road. I'm houseless and zip codeless. I live humbly and comfortably in a van and on the road. When you have multiple ways of making money online and also several online income streams, you decide how hard you want to hustle and you decide how much you want to earn. Many who watch this channel live in or are planning to live in their tiny home on wheels, whether that's a schoolie, a box truck, a RV, your car, your SUV, whatever it is, whether you want to live full-time or part-time or just take road trips or travel, like me, you are so over the stress of working a traditional job and being in a stressful, what I call rat race. I want to be clear though, living in a van and working online has its own set of challenges. I'm currently in a hotel, dealing with my van home issues, but I'm fine because my online income streams allow me to be okay when things aren't, frankly, okay. I'm sharing the ways I make money to give you ideas as to ways you can explore and do the same, make money online. I want to help you have money for traveling and everyday living because these days, who couldn't use the extra income stream? In this video, I'm going to share 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ways that I earn money online over the past 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If that sounds good, hit the like button, smash the notification bell, and let's get at it. Before we get deep into how I earn money on the road, how I make money online, I want to say because I'm mostly going to be speaking and I'll be showing slides and videos here and there. If you need to do something while listening, like go exercise, go clean your house, go shopping and have your earbuds in, or whatever you need to do, this is the video to do that because I'm mostly going to be speaking. So let's get at it. I am always on the lookout for different types of ways to make money online because as I said, whether you are making money online or offline at any given time, any one of your income streams can go away, go bye-bye. So I stay tuned in because I'll share a video or two in this video series of how it happened to me. Like my income stream went bye bye. And as I put together this video series, I checked out some videos from traveling YouTubers that I watch. I checked out Stephanie Perry's video. I think it's called 10 and a half Ways to Make Money Online and Travel, How to Afford to Live Abroad. I also checked out Traveling with Kristen's video in which she shares her top 10 online income streams. I believe it's called 10 Ways I Make Money Online, my top 10 online income streams. And both of the videos are over a year old, but I'm going to link to them because the information they shared, I find it to still be relevant, which isn't always the case in this digital microwave age. Something could be relevant one day and irrelevant the next. So I'm going to link to both videos. So I'm sharing this for informational purposes only. So yeah, her video is called 10 and a half Ways I've Made Money Online, How I Afford to Live Abroad. Okay, so that's her video. And then Traveling with Christian, I might have called her Christian Travels. Her video is 10 Ways I Make Money Online, my top 10 online income streams. So I'll be sure to link to both videos. What I like most about Stephanie Perry's video, the 10 and a half ways that she makes money online, is that it's ways that you can start doing the stuff right away. Like you can listen to her video or watch her video today and start doing the stuff tomorrow. That's the same about the stuff I'm sharing in my video too. However, because I follow Stephanie Perry's channel, I know that she has come a long way. And a lot of that stuff, I don't think she considers it her top online income streams. In fact, I know she doesn't. She's doing some top online income stream she's doing some way. She's earning money in different ways these days. So also with traveling with Christian, what I liked about her video is that she gives some straight up advice. For instance, she says that you don't need a college degree, you don't even need a high school diploma to make money online. She says you don't need a fancy title. You could be any Jack or Jane or Jeffrey or Janetta. Okay, she didn't really say all of that, but she was saying if you have the ability to learn, and everybody has the ability to learn, then you can make money online. Um, I'll add to that though. You do need the correct mindset because sometimes when you're working online, it if you don't take it one step at a time and one thing to make money online at a time, you can get overwhelmed. And also everybody what her kind of what I didn't agree with, or not even say didn't agree, but in her video, she's given a lot of ways, and to me, there are more advanced ways, and she's able to multitask. She multitasks and does it like a boss, but everybody is not good at all these different ways she earns money. But I did find both of the videos helpful, so I am going to share both of their videos. It is important to not try to do every single way that I list or that they list. It's important to pick one thing, and you might want to pick the simplest thing just to get started. Be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to share a challenge I'm going to be having to help you get started. Let's keep going. A big part of my online income has been creating and selling ebooks. Ebooks are books. The slight difference between an ebook and a book is that an ebook is digital and it may or it may not have a physical copy. It can, but it may or may not. A physical book may or may not have a digital copy. Some of my ebooks have physical copies, some of them don't. An ebook can also sometimes be shorter than a physical book. How to ebooks are very popular and they're very lucrative, and sometimes they're short. I've been creating ebooks since 2012. Over 10 years, about 150K. What's that, about 10 to $15,000 per year? And not even to mention the offshoots, how I've made money off the ebook offshoots. My math is horrible. I leave the money stuff to the professionals. To create an ebook that solves one pain point for a customer, it doesn't have to be this big, massive book that nobody will read. Everybody these days is used to reading a computer screen worth of content. Now, for us literary people, we're always going to enjoy reading, but a lot of people just like getting in and getting out. So, a how to book can be very quick. How to buy crypto, how to buy Bitcoin, how to become a nomad, how to make money on the road while traveling, how to start a keto diet, how to get rich, how to get a rich man to marry you, how to get a rich woman to marry you, how to speed date, how to speed read, how to hike the John Muir Trail. You see, there are all types of how-to books you could write. But you don't want to cheat your reader. You want to put out a quality book, even if it's an ebook. I remember when I started putting the books on Amazon back in 2012. Yeah, 2012 was like that year, and everybody was rushing. It was like a gold rush. Everybody was rushing, getting out their books because at that time it was really lucrative and really easy. Back then and still today, you can flip an ebook 100 ways on a Sunday and make a good profit. But you really want to put some time into it. I see people. I've even seen some nomads, younger nomads, and different people. I've seen people in all different industries. So I'm not going to just say nomads, that they hear that you can write these little ebooks, and they write a little ebook, and it's like all these things that are wrong with it. And not to knock it, I've been there, I've done that. And even Reid Hoffman, who's one of the founders of LinkedIn, he said if you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late. So I definitely don't want to discourage anyone from creating an ebook, but you do want to put some time in it. These days, there's a freelancer in every budget that can help you edit, do graphics, and all that good stuff. So, an ebook is a great way that I've earned money online, and if I can, you can too. My undergraduate degree is in English literature. It doesn't matter. Writing ebooks, I learned to write ebooks by being in the trenches. It had nothing to do with me going to school. So, again, you can write an ebook and earn some extra money or make a living of it, make a living from it. So another way that I've earned money online is by offering writing services. Here I am in a coffee shop out of my van working on a project. I've been writing professionally for a very long time. I have an English literature degree, but I can assure you the type of digital writing that I do has nothing to do with me having a college degree. You don't need a degree to write online. When I got my degree many moons ago, and I'm telling my age, I don't even think there was such thing as ebooks or blogs or web content. And if it was, I wasn't doing it. I share it to say that you don't need a degree to write. Another thing, because I like to read, I like to joke that I am a reformed freelance writer and ghostwriter because I really don't enjoy doing work for clients anymore because I prefer working on my own stuff. But let's talk about services you could offer. There are thousands of online services that people can offer. I'll give you an example. A virtual assistant, back in my day, we called it administrative. We called them administrative assistants, or we called it, if you want to go way back and show my age, a secretary. But there are so many other different type of online services. I mean, thousands of online services, such as professional organizers, professional trainers, I've even done tutoring online. So there are so many different types of services that you can offer online. Anything that you can do in person these days can be done online. Cha-ching. Now, I don't know if affiliate marketing is cha-ching. Affiliate marketing, in a nutshell, is when a company pays you to advertise. So they give you a percentage. Most creators, like YouTubers, usually are Amazon affiliates. For instance, if in any one of my videos I talk about, like, say, my sofa chair bed, that's something I've talked about in a couple of videos now. I can put a link to my sofa chair bed. And if you click on there and you buy that sofa chair bed, I get a few pennies. And if you buy other items that day, I get a few pennies. And I do mean pennies. So the pennies, and the thing is, the pennies, they don't come from you. So Amazon doesn't hike up the prices for you so they can pay their affiliates. That's not what they do. I'm no longer an affiliate with Amazon. One day I was an affiliate, and the next day I got an email stating I was being kicked out of the program, removed from the program, and there was no explanation. They did say I was welcome to reapply. I sent them an email and an email, and they kept saying, "Well, we can't tell you anything, but you are welcome to apply." So this is, y'all recall when I first started this video series, and I talked about income and easy come, easy go, or income could be there one day and it dry up the next. Well, this was an example of income that dried up. Now, for somebody making some bread, some real money, that would have been a hard blow. For me, I've never made anything as an affiliate, no more than, like, say, coffee money or gas money, maybe about 1 gallon of gas. Y'all know how high gallon how gas is. Now, some people do really well as affiliate marketers. Um, I'm currently so the right now I'm not in the Amazon program. They did say I could reapply, but I'm like, why y'all kicked me out in the first place? Um, but I'm currently an affiliate for Boxable. Boxable is the casita house, and I'm gonna move in about 5 years. And I'm also an affiliate for Skillshare. And both companies, they pay me a few dollars if people sign up through my links. So I'll put my links down below. And if any of y'all are interested in getting a Boxable house or in joining Skillshare so you can increase your skills to be able to do online work, if you use my link, I get a few dollars. Skillshare or Boxable does not take the few dollars they pay me out of whatever you purchase, so you don't have to worry about that. And now there are some companies out there that pay top dollars to their affiliates. And like, let's say, for instance, if you're a big time influencer, a big time YouTube influencer or Instagram influencer, what Amazon might come to you, or Boxable might come to you, or Skillshare might come to you and say, "Hey, we'll give you XYZ if you promote, your if you promote our links or whatever." So sometimes companies do, for lack of a better word, they do cut deals with people and they pay a little better. But for me, affiliate money has just been, like I said, a fancy cup of coffee, maybe 1 gallon of gas or whatever. But it is a way I have earned money online. And if you look into, just generate a lot of online income streams, I would not rule out affiliate marketing. Would not rule it out at all. Another one of my online income sources has been by selling merchandise, merch t-shirts. So Amazon has a different wheelhouse, so to speak. So I talked about affiliate marketing and me no longer being in their affiliate marketing program. But Amazon, they have separate entities, or if that makes sense. And so I still have my merch account and I sell merchandise. The type of merchandise you can sell on merch is t-shirts, mugs. This right here on the end is like an art print. You can put some words, a quote or something on a digital on a digital slide, and then somebody can buy it from you, print it out, and put it in their own frame. But I want to be clear about something. Okay, so people, we call everything merch. So like I wear glasses, and if my glasses were fogged and I said, could you please hand me a Kleenex? And you reach into a box of tissue. It's a generic box of tissue, and you hand me the tissue. But I've called it a Kleenex. But all tissues aren't Kleenex. So all merchandise isn't merch. Merch is proprietary to Amazon. It's not even as serious, but in other words, you can sell merchandise on Etsy, on Redbubble, on any platform where you sell merchandise. We just call everything merch, but everything isn't Amazon's the merch. And so I made money on the merch by selling T-shirts. So this is a grant, me and these grants. So I got a grant, and out of the grant, I had a marketing budget. So with the marketing budget, I used it to buy T-shirts. This was within the rules of the grant's contract, and so I bought T-shirts. And so that's how I was able to make money, is because I had some T-shirts created, a graphic designer. I sold them online, and I used, like I said, the money from the grant to buy these T-shirts. In general, generally speaking, merch is not like one of my big income. It doesn't bring me in big income. It did when I did the t-shirts and everything like that. But other than that, it's not really my thing. I know a lot of entrepreneurs who do really well selling t-shirts and mugs and prints and all that good stuff. So if you are a graphic designer, even if you are a graphic designer, you can hire a graphic designer, and they have graphic designers who creates the designs for t-shirts and mugs and prints in all budget ranges. And so that is a way you might consider as another online income source. Another one of my online income streams has been as a book coach and a consultant. I have been a book coach and also a book consultant, and I made good money, but my stint was short lived because I prefer, instead of consultations, excuse me, and coaching, I prefer to share what I know in books and online courses. Let me be clear, what you know is worth money. I need to back up and share this. I was talking to one of my friends. Y'all know Fia. Some of y'all from my channel may know Fia, that boondocking diva. And we were talking about coaching and consultation and different things like that. And she was sharing like some of her, things she does in business. And so she said to me, because we were also discussing YouTube, and I was like, we're in this group together, and I was just giving people advice. And she was like, Frankie, you would be a good coach or a consultant. And I was like, oh, no, ma'am, I am an introvert. And that is not in my wheelhouse. Talking to people and communicating with people, don't get me wrong, being a coach or a consultant, I as an introvert, it's not that I'm shy. I just get drained when I do a lot of talking and communicating. But anyway, I was telling her, no, I would never do that, or I would never. And I totally had forgot that I have been a book coach and also a book consultant. And probably why I forgot, because it was so draining and short lived. Throughout my life, also, I have had coaches. I've had a master life coach and I've had a business coach, and both of them changed my life like for real. And a lot of you watching this, you can be a coach or a consultant because what you know is worth money. I fell into doing book coaching and consultant is because I had a website and it was a writing website, and I would get so many questions. People would come to me and they would ask me so many questions, and my brand is compassion. So I like help. I like to help people. I like to go above and beyond. But what I found out, it is like draining to do that. And your time is money. So I just set up a book coaching and consultation service. And I think when I started out, I was only charging like $25 for, I forget the amount of minutes. I don't think it was 30 minutes, but I was charging something small, but toward the end I was charging a couple of $100 because again, what you know is worth money. And I'll give y'all the information. So like if you're a real estate agent, right? And people, you tell people, hey, I'm a real estate agent, and they start asking you all these questions and they want to pick your brain because that's something they're interested in. They want to spend an hour of your time, and time is money. You know, time is money. Same with if you trade stocks. If you trade stocks, people go, oh, you trade stocks? I've been trying to get into this or that or crypto or Bitcoin or whatever. And your time is money. I remember my youngest son, he was in like the Army Reserve, and I had went out, had flew out to visit him, and he still had to work during the week that I flew out. So while he was gone working, I would be at his house just chilling. And what I spent my time doing when he wasn't there at work was like just people were just coaching people, helping people who had just told me, oh, I want to write a book. I want to write a book. I want to write a book. So I spent all my free time on vacation helping people. And the people I helped for free, they never completed their book. People who I charge, they complete their book. They be for real. So what you worth is worth money. Always know your worth. Anybody, not anybody, but you all have something that you are expert in. You are an expert and your time is money. And if the way you want to share information is through consultations or coaching, I would say go for it. I mentioned Stephanie Perry early on in this video series, and Stephanie Perry, she is a professional house sitter. She is a businesswoman, but she's also a professional house sitter, and she gives coaching calls, and she speaks to clients who want to be professional house sitters, and she charges for her services because time is money. So don't you have to know your worth. And one of the ways you can make money, you can make good money. For me, like I said, I prefer to share the information I know. I prefer to put it in books and courses, do it once and get paid for it over and over again. But if you're somebody who you're good, you have a way with words, you would be a great, maybe a life coach or a fitness coach. There are thousands of types of coaches you can be. So I've made money as a coach and a consultant, and you can too. I've done extremely well earning money by creating and selling online courses. I always get a lump in my throat. I get kind of sentimental when I think about it because my skill set is not on camera presentation and it's not production, meaning I don't like myself on camera, and production is editing. Okay, so and I've done really, really well with online courses. Keep in mind that online courses aren't like university or college courses where your professor has to come in and you expect a certain type of personality or whatever. When you teach creative courses, I teach writing, I teach crowdfunding, and just a lot of other subjects, mainly writing. You can come in with your creative personality. And people told me I teach like I talk, just like I'm having a conversation in a coffee shop. And that worked for me online, which, you know, I didn't even see it coming. I didn't see online courses coming. But online courses are a great way to make online income. Courses do require a certain amount of work. I mean, it's like you can't just throw up a course and expect that it's going to sell. But if you know your subject in and out, know your subject in and out. I don't care if there are 1,000 courses similar to your course. And what I mean by that, like I teach writing, 1,000 other people teach writing. It doesn't matter because if people They often like to take several courses on the topic, and also they might just be drawn to your personality. So online courses has been a winner for me in regards to making income. I have a book here that I sell on Gumroad, and it shares my story of creating an online course from 10 students to 10,000 students, from $100 to $10,000. And so, if you're interested in that, you might want to grab my book, my ebook, and it shares my story. I earn money by curating content. So, curated content is the process where you gather information on a particular topic or area, and you give credit to the sources, and you also add value to the material. I once gathered information about 10 people that I follow online, and I created the curated material. I turned the curated material into a course. It was called something like 10 People Who Do It Like a Boss. And the course made me a ton of money. So basically, what I did, these were 10 entrepreneurs that I followed online. So I basically gave their bio about them from basically sources online. So whether it was their website, their blog, if there are articles written about them, I basically curated all that information and presented it to support why I felt like they were a boss. But I also added my own commentary, what inspired me about each of these 10 people. And so, yeah, I made a course. Curated content is valuable and lucrative because you are saving people time and money. And let me give you another example. My niece, who graduated from college with honors, she wrote an ebook explaining how she did it. I advised, so I looked at the book. She said, "Hey, Aunt, look at this book." I looked at it and I told her she could add more value to the book by adding a list of, say, 50 scholarships or 100 scholarships by curating that list. So, doing all the research, all the work to gather the material, and she knew some of it because some of the scholarships she had received. And so I suggested she put that information in the book. Now you might be saying to yourself, if the information is free and available everywhere, people will pay you for curated material if they can find the material in all in one place. Also, if they get it from certain sources. So, for instance, they can learn about these scholarships. They can go to the website or the college council or whatever. But if it's a person like my niece who can tell about these scholarships in her own words, in her own terms, and give her pros and cons of applying for the scholarship, that means a lot to people, and people will pay you for that information. And you can turn curated content, you can turn it into a book, you can turn it into a course, you can turn it into a white paper. There are so many ways to earn online income from curated material. Curate your content. Okay, so the number eighth way I've made money online, I list as experiences, but as it pertains to me as a solo entrepreneur, my experiences that I have made money have been offline, but because I've worked with a niece and a friend making online experiences, this is why I included it. I just spent a lot of time explaining what experiences are, and the video was way too long. And then it like poof, it went away from my laptop. I have no idea where the video is, so I have to find it. Once I find the video, I am going to. I'm not going to put it in this video. So I'll do either one or two things. I'll make a part two and include experiences, or I'll once I find that video, I will put a special unlisted link for those who want to sit through that entire eight. I think it's 8 minutes, the 8 minute experience video. So sorry about that, but yeah, this video is just gone too long. Templates, creating and selling templates is another way that I've made money online. I think templates are great because templates can be a single page and you can make money by creating and selling templates. Also, what's great about templates is that with sites like Canva, there are pre-made templates that you simply put your own touch on and then you can sell it. Just like the last tip, experiences, number 8. Same with templates. The videos, poof, they're gone. This video that I'm making was running too long anyway, so if I've cheated you by not sharing experiences and or templates, I will find those videos and maybe list them as a part two. I do apologize. But anyway, the video was running very, very long and I needed to cut it off. So it's probably a good thing that I lost it. But templates, I will list some template examples in the description box. And I'll also list, I have a, when I find the two videos, I also make them available as unlisted. So I do apologize about number 8 experiences and number 9 templates, but I am not going to cheat you out of learning about those. So I will find a way to get them to you. The 10th way that I've earned money is by holding challenges. I've done writing challenges. I've challenged people to complete their book description, that's the book blurb, and also to create a cover. And my challenges have mostly been offline, but challenges are a great way to not only earn money, but you do it in a certain burst of time. So, for instance, there is a fee usually. Now, I've taken some free challenges, but I'll be honest, the free challenges that I've taken, I just sign up. I don't necessarily always complete them. And so that's why, and the challenges that I pay money for, I complete. Because there's no excuses. Challenges are so wonderful because you get to meet people. I recently completed Stephanie Perry's YouTube challenge. There was a fee, just a small fee, and there was a group of probably, I don't know how many of us was it, but I came away with so many different things. First, I am a YouTuber, and in the last couple of months, I have enjoyed success on YouTube. I'm successful on YouTube, right? And I took the challenge more or less because I had been watching Stephanie Perry's videos and I wanted to, I see how she's operating and I think she's doing a great job. And so I felt like even though I'm successful on YouTube, I definitely have room to grow. I want to grow. I know I'm not where I want to be on YouTube. So I took that challenge and I came away and I thought I kind of knew everything about YouTube, but after taking her challenge, I learned some stuff. I knew about the response video. She's the person that talked about the response video on her challenge and kind of really gave more in-depth information about the response video. What I'm doing here is sort of a response video to Stephanie Perry and Traveling with Kristen, sort of. A response video is when somebody makes a video and you respond to it. But anyway, as it pertains to challenges, I took Stephanie Perry's challenge. There was a fee. I did complete it. When you complete a challenge, when you join somebody's challenge and you pay a fee, they're not a teacher, right? So if you don't complete the challenge, they care because you're in their challenge and they want you to succeed, but they're not going to grade you. Say for whatever reason you can't complete the challenge, you just don't. I mean, you don't get your money back, but you just don't complete it. So I think challenges are a great way to challenge you without excuses. I talk here about Dance Fit Chicks. I'm going to show you her channel used to be called like Fit with Ashley. I think she recently changed it just once. So as you can see, her channel was called Fit Body by Ashley, and she changed it to Dance Fit Chicks. Well, she's hosted a number of challenges that I've taken. So how a challenge usually works, they challenge you in 7 days to lose a dress size or a pant size or to drink smoothies for 7 days to feel better. So a challenge is a great way to get you started on the right track. And so I just wanted to share that. I watch her channel. I do some of the exercises. In fact, when I'm watching Perry's channel, I'll sometimes be exercising and stretching, doing Fit with Ashley stuff. So a challenge is a great way, again, to people, and I know we all are like this. We all will say, oh, I'm so busy. I'm too busy. I was telling a friend and I was saying, hey, you should do this with your YouTube video. And she was saying, you know what? I'm too busy to do that. And I'm like, you just said you wanted to grow on YouTube and make money. So if you're too busy to do the thing that you want to do, then I don't know what to tell you. If you want to, my goal on this channel is to help nomads be able to travel and earn money on the road, or earn extra money or full-time money. And so sometimes when people see these things, they go, oh, I don't have time to do that. But a challenge challenges you. It gives you a week to say, hey, you're going to focus on this for 5 days or 7 days. And at the end of this, you are going to complete XYZ. So stay tuned, y'all. I actually have a challenge that I'm doing coming up, a Joy Route challenge. So the Joy Route challenge that I have coming up in January, I'm actually in the middle of some challenge right now with some people creating digital content. So my challenge, I'm going to run another challenge in January of 2022. And if you're seeing this video after January 2022, no worries. I'm going to be running this challenge maybe every month, maybe every other month. There is going to be a small fee. And if you would like to know more about my challenge of creating digital content, please feel free to reach out to me at this address. But I want to tell you in a nutshell what my challenge is. End of my 5-day challenge, I'm going to challenge you to complete a piece of digital content. Now, digital content could be a recording. You could do a yoga or meditation recording. You could do a low content journal. You could do a template. I'm going to share with you probably hundreds of type of digital content, pieces of digital content that you can complete in 5 days. And at the end of the 5 days, you're gonna have this digital piece of content. Again, nobody's gonna grade you. It's just I'm gonna be there supporting you and doing sort of like a group coaching. We'll probably meet on Zoom or teleconference, and we're going to each day I'm going to give you something that'll move you forward, move you closer to completing a piece of digital content. There are tons of digital content that can be created in just a few days. I am on a platform called Gumroad, and I'm going to show you this platform. So on Gumroad, I've probably sold 50 products since I've been creating products on Gumroad. I've been on Gumroad maybe 5 or 6 years. Here's one of my products. This is my nonfiction book outline product that I have on Gumroad. And I want to tell y'all a funny story. The man who created Gumroad, I've done some beta reading for him. Let me try to go back 1 second. I also have this product, create an online course over the weekend. But Sahil, the man who created Gumroad, he did it in a weekend. Now, I'm not suggesting you can create a website that allows creators to sell on their platform. That's a tough job. That's a tall order. But there are things like templates. I created a Twitter template sheet. I recently created a low content journal. The process from start to finish, it took me about a week, but when I needed to do everything and work with freelancers, it probably was closer to a month. But in my challenge, I'm going to share with you tons of things you can do, products you can create, digital products you can create in 5 days. And I'm going to equip you and show you how to do that. So there are a ton of ways you can create a product in a short period of time and earn money. Some of my products, my best-selling products that I created, make me cringe. And that's why a lot of my products, some of them I have pulled from the market. Because one of the things when you create digital content, you have to always be updating. Now, updating is nowhere near as hard as creating a project from scratch. Nowhere near as hard, but about once a year I go in and I update my ebooks, and I'll update an online course. I have a ton of online courses on Skillshare. I've done really well on Skillshare. This ebook shares how I had the #1 course on Skillshare. You see where it says from 10 students to 10K students, from making $100 to making $10,000 and beyond. I've since moved way beyond that. And so in my 7-day, not seven, it's 5-day challenge, I am going to show you all how you can create a digital piece of content. Again, it doesn't have to be something complicated. And I'm not saying it's complicated, but an ebook or a online course. In 5 days, could you do it? Yes, I've done it in 8 days. You definitely can do it in 5 days. I've done ebooks in a week. So you definitely can do it in that amount of time. But then it's going to take you a month or so to go back and edit or whatever. But in this challenge, I'm going to show you something you can create and it's ready to go. So if you want to learn more about that challenge, let me just show you something. Just one second. Here's my email. You can joyroute50@gmail.com. It's not case sensitive, so it's not case sensitive, but you can reach out to me at joyroute50@gmail.com, and I'll be sending out information sometime in late December about the challenge, the cost of the challenge, and all of that. So you can reach out to me, and I will tell you more about my challenge to create a piece of digital content like a template, or to curate content, or even an online class or an ebook in 5 days. I want to end with this 1 second. Here is my digital journal that's available on Amazon. And I created this digital journal in just, like I said, a couple of days. Now, it has taken longer to go in and update and tweak and things like that, but this is something you can create. This is called a low content journal, but you can create a no content journal. A no content journal is just lined pages. The paperback, I updated the cover for the paperback, but Amazon has not updated it yet, so that's why I'm just showing the cover to the digital journal. And if you want to go get this digital journal, it is available on Amazon for just a couple of bucks. It ain't even a cup of coffee when Amazon takes their little cut. And in this journal, I'm gonna open it up and show you. The reason why my journal is called low content is because I do have content. You see, I talk about the introduction, and then that's about me, and this is how to use this journal. But a lot of low content journals just simply have a date thing up here. They have maybe their logo. You don't have to, and they just have some affirmations or some writing prompts, or the no content journals have nothing but line pages. So you can just do line pages. You see, I have here, this is mostly line pages. It's called low content again because it does have some content, but it's mostly line pages. And I'll put a link to this journal because this is one of the things you could also create in my challenge. So thank you all so much, so very much for just going through this video. My top goal is that each of you watching this video, whether you are a nomad or not, whether you intend to live in your van or RV on wheels, anything on wheels, my goal is that you make money online. And going back to what Traveling Christian said, you don't need a college degree. You don't even need a high school diploma. You don't need a fancy job title. You just need the ability to learn. And the ability to learn is something we all have. And I say you just need the right mindset. If when you do my challenge or Stephanie Perry's challenge or a Fit Chicks challenge or whoever challenge you decide to take, what you have to ask yourself is, if you say, I don't have time to do this, I gotta end this thing, but I want to share y'all one more example. I had a friend, and she wanted to write a book, and she sent me some of her, pages or whatever. And I was like, you a real good writer or whatever. And I'm like, what are you reading? And she was like, oh, I don't have time to read. And I just just backed up. Like, if you don't have the time to read, how are you writing a book? So you have to have the right mindset. That's so very important. The right mindset. You have to be willing to do it. I'll end with this because I can go on and on. The links to the channels I mentioned in this video will be down in the description. Also, the links to my link to Skillshare and Boxable will be in the description, as well as my links to my books. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all supporting this channel. A lot of people come to this channel and they say, how can we support you? Well, one way you can support me is by, if you want to, is by getting my products. Thank you so very much. And whatever you do, however you do it, always, always, always take the joy route. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, leave a comment. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment. I always answer my questions. Take the joy route.